So let's start.
Yeah.
Today, our objective is to find out all the duplicate number in given set of number, and also find out the frequency of the duplicate number, right? Let us example like we have any integer array, right?
Right.
Integer array numbers, okay, and here number can be, let's number can 6, 8, and again 6, right? 7, again 9, again 7, again 7, right? Some duplicate number 3, let's assume, right? So our objective, I think, we have to find out output should be like here. Let's some number.
There's the before 6. Okay, there is should be one. Okay.
Yeah. So here frequency in this case, this is the array of integer. So in this array of integer, we have to find which number is duplicate.
Numbers. Yeah.
And also find
How
the
many
number
times?
of times, frequency, how many times the duplicate is, right?
Right.
So here like a 2, we have to check 2 duplicate or not. So how to check the any number duplicate or not, right?
Right.
We have to ready everyone, right? If 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, no any 2. So this is not duplicate, right?
Right.
Let someone say 6, you're reading from maybe 6, no 6, yes, 6 found, that is a duplicate, right? Again go, no, that means 6 is a duplicate, right? Similarly, you have to check 9 duplicate or not. Similarly, 6 duplicate or not, 6 duplicate or not. In this way, our objective is not just check only one number duplicate or not.
It is multiple.
All. For one, it is very simple, right? For one, it is very simple. Like let's you can say S out and check duplicate count. Duplicate count, right? And here you are receiving the integer array, okay? And let's try and find the number exists or not. Try this, right?
Okay.
First, one is a very simple. You know, this should be return count means integer, right? So you know already this is my integer array, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, int array. Array. So you have to know how to run the loop. Just take your number, comma from int array, right? And you have to just let's S out.
Ajay, that is the static int duplicate count. When you count the duplicate, that inside that bracket integer, like integer array, in here the integer array, this what do you call this? Not a value. This is that.
This is the array that receives whatever array you pass. Maybe integer of any number you can pass here.
Okay, but we call that integer number.
Currently, we created this array. Similarly, any number of array create we can pass here, right? This method says I am duplicate count method. Duplicate count in array. Let's duplicate count in array. Okay. So whenever you pass any array and which number, they say this is find the duplicate count, right? So let's initially count would be 0. Right? And if you run just here, this is a for enhanced for loop, the way we are running the number, getting all the number one by one, right? You notice in this way we can print all the number, but we have to check any number is matched with this input or not, right? So this will say just print all the number, right? They are printing, but we have to return here something count. We have to return here. Why need? Because this method expect return, right? Let's return count, right?
Right.
So till now we have thinking, let's key in any array, the number is duplicate or not. This is the first simple thing, right? So here we have to know this method, right? Somehow. Notice
Right.
I have written code, as main method I am just declare this variable. And after I'm done, I'm not doing anything. The compiler do not do anything. Whatever you written here doesn't any make sense, right? Only makes sense that written in the main method, right?
Right.
So we have to call this method, right? And pass your numbers, right? All numbers. And let's say I want to find the frequency of 3, right? Number of time this return, right?
Right.
They return count. Okay. So till now in this duplicate count, I'm not written any kind of, it's just want to printing everything. So our code will just print all the things. They are returning always count 0. This is the way we just print all the number, right? Return count. But our objective, whatever the input pass here, I have to check if instead of printing, I need to check if your number, this number is matched with my input number. Maybe your input number. Right? Input number, right? Is matched with the input number. Agar if they are equal, then we have to increment the count, right?
Right.
Till now, any doubt?
No.
I'm just reading each element from this array and checking is my element of the array element is matched to the input array or not. It's matched, then count increment. And in this way, you are able to find the duplicate count of one number, input number, right?
Achha.
Notice count 1. 3 have only one time. Let's check. Just print the input. Input number, right? Input numbers. Right? So like here, 3 have only one time, right? And let pass like here 7. Just run it. So it's 3. 3 is a one time, it's okay, right? Okay, here we have to, because array, so arrays dot toString, right? They are printing like this, right?
Achha.
So this is not printable, right? These are printing the your object has to.
Okay.
So you notice here, this is our input array and count of this is a 1, 3. Let's keep count of let's one variable input, okay? Number equal to, let's I pass 7, right? And I pass 7, right? And here I have to say count of plus num 7, right? Is right? Count of 3, right? And print here.
Yeah. Count of number 7 is, yeah. Count times.
Here I have to pass this number. Whatever number I pass 7, so they return the count of 7. Any number you pass, they give you, right? Count of 7 is 3, right?
Times.
So this is the simple one make. If you want to specific input, you have to do it. Let's say I want to count the 9, right?
Right.
Count of 9, right? Here just change the 9. So they give me the count of 9. Right? You are passing a 9, they return the count of 9. So if this is the methods is return, okay. So till now we have written a logic. If one method that receive one input and the search number, they find the frequency, right? 3.
Right.
but I need to find all, not only one.
Acha.
Right? I don't want to pass one by one, right? So how I'll do? That means one way, basic way, you can just call this in the loop for one element, two element, three element, four element. One way, just you say for, let's write here, you want to all, right?
Right.
Don't want for I'm passing number. I don't want pass this number, right? I want all duplicate count, right? All duplicate count, right? So how I'll do? So whatever I did here, this, right? Whatever I did this, why not do here? Whatever I am doing here, one by one, I'm just commenting. I don't want to one by one someone call. Why our system cannot call for each everyone, right? So already we know how to run this loop, right? We have already looped this code, whatever I written here, just this line of code, I write inside a loop here, right? And our input array, whatever the input array, number, this is the number,
Right.
and they return your number count. So this way, what are doing? I'm not going to call one by one number here, but second, let's I write one method. That method is a responsibility to getting all the number and passing here.
Right.
Right. So in this way, we have to invoke this method, right?
Right.
And here just need to pass array, right? Numbers. Here I'm just saying, hey method, take my number array, and this say just find out all the duplicate and corresponding count, right? So what we are doing, just whatever the number array, I am just looping one by one and calling my this method, right?
There's a duplicate count, you say? No.
So you wrote two methods in this example?
Yes.
Excuse me.
One for finding specific, right?
Yes. Yeah.
One for finding all.
Okay.
So in all, we are not doing any business logic, just whatever the existing this method, I'm going to reuse.
Right. Okay.
I'm just passing one by one number. And in this way, we are, okay. What happened? We are not calling this method. Okay, I'm calling this. This should go here. This should go number. Why they are not printing anything? We are print. Okay, calling here, getting the value. This should, okay, something error. Right. What? No, this is not error. Why are they are not printing? Let again run. It should print some number, right? This is the method we call, and passing this integer one by one. Why they are not printing? This is the loop. Yes, yeah, printing. So notice here, this all the number two have occurrence one time, right? 6 have a 2 time, right? 9 have a 2 time. 7 have a 3 time. But notice here problem, we are printing all again. 6 here already printed, right? And 6 also printing here, right? Now similarly, notice here means our objective is correct. Just way of representation that here I am printing 7 3 times. Here also printing 7 3 times. Here also printing 7 3 times, right?
Right.
Output is correct. Frequency of 7 is the 3, right? It is 3. But only we are printing 7 multiple times, right?
Acha.
So this output is correct, but look like not decent, right? All the count, if you set the count of 6 is a good 2 always. Count of 7 always 3. But only problem here, printing multiple times. Why? Because we are running loop. First, I am counting for this, 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 counting for this again, right? Again, I already counted. Again, I'm going to counting, right? Again, I'm going to counting here. So this is the one problem. So someone asks you why you are doing this multiple. I want only which are duplicate, right? Not all. One thing. Why you are printing this one, right? Because our objective duplicate, so we have to write some condition here. If count is, if count, this count, duplicate count greater than 1, that means duplicate, right?
True.
And print this as don't print, right?
Right.
If you run here, now you can find the duplicate count only.
Right.
But still you have noticed the problem. We are printing multiple, just run out. Notice here we are printing all the duplicate. But answer is repetition many times, right? Here, one time, same, one time, same time, right? Output we are repeating, right? But frequency is correct, right? Frequency, there is no problem, right? 3 to 3 is the right answer. So logically, our count is correct for each number. If someone asks for the 6, 7, count is always correct. But the way we are giving the output, this output have a duplicate lines, right?
True.
This is the problem.
I agree.
Think how to solve this problem. What do you think? Now, yes.
We can use something like a static, like a empty array, and put everything in there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Then let's we think we are taking one empty array. Let's we are taking one empty array. Next. Next, what do you think?
I think somehow each number we just keep the count on that position.
That is a good way. Let's key. This is the 6. First time 6. Okay. You put the 6 here, right?
Yeah.
And what is the count? Count is the 2.
Yeah.
We have 2 options. Or you put count here, and the front of this might be. This is your key and this is your count, right? Same next time 9. You put the 9. 9 again 2, right? So what the problem solved? Again, you are next time 7. You are putting the 7 and count, right? 7 count 3, right? Again 6. Again 6. Again 6 putting and count 2, right? Again putting 7. Again you are going to put 7. How to ensure you are not going to duplicate, right? Let Riyadh, what you're trying to say. Let's can created one empty array, right? Then what next? I don't want this duplicate. Our purpose.
You don't want,
problem is that here our till now written logic, we are checking frequency of 2, right? Duplicate. It's okay. Again, we check the duplicate of 6. It's okay. Again, check the duplicate of 9. It's okay. Again, check the duplicate of 7. It's okay. But again 6, you already calculated 6. Now, why are you going to again check, right? The only problem here 6 again going to 6. Again, similarly 6, 7. Why again you are going to check 7? 7 already you calculated, na? If already calculated, why again you are going to call, right?
We can remove that from the array, like
not remove.
It would be one option. It would be one option. But you think how? Yes, I already explained it. If we have one array, how I can remove this array element? You know any how to remove the element?
So let's say that we run 2. So I don't know how to remove that. If there is a way, we'll remove that.
Let's already explain you, but maybe one more class needed.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So here, simple answer. Let's create kind of a array. This is the one array. Whenever we are going to calculate first time 2, right? we are putting the 2. Okay, this is the 2, right? We are putting a 2. And second time, whenever I'm going to calculate 6, first we have to check in this new array we calculated 6 or not.
Right.
The 6 now, if this, that means here again we have to check duplicate.
Yeah,
In
we
this,
have 6. Yeah.
maybe different people think different, here different kind of approach to solve this problem, right? One approach would be like we are creating a 2 array. Okay, someone can think we are 2 array. First positions I am going to the number, and second same position I am going to the count. Here 6 is the number, 6 is the number. What is the count? 2. I am routing the count 2 here, right?
Achha.
Second time 9 is our number. What is the count? 2. I am putting the 2 here, right? And third time 7 I am putting the number. What is the count? 3. I am putting the 3 here, right? Same index, right? And again I am going to 6. Before going to put here 6, we have to check 6 already calculated or not. If 6 already exists here, don't call, right?
Achha.
That means we have to check duplicate again before storing the result. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
I didn't get that, Ajay bhai.
You're not getting?
Just like
Here I'm saying for here, let's output. Here our objective, if you have calculated 6, 9, 7,
6, 9,
again
7.
don't calculate 6. Already you did here, right? Why
Right.
are you doing? So how to ensure that I am calculated 6? So somehow I store in the variable, some array, right? 1, 6.
Yes.
6 already I am calculated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next time 9 already calculated, right?
Right.
7 already calculated. Again
Right.
going to check 6. The first we have to check 6 exists in an array or not.
It is.
If exist, then don't put again here. Don't calculate, don't put.
Okay.
Because 6 already you calculated, right? Similarly, 7 already you calculated. Why you again going to calculate?
Okay, just whatever the
9.
number.
Don't
Okay,
calculate. Already 9 here exists here.
Achha.
So you just check function in your output. Those number already you calculate. Don't calculate again.
Achha.
Is it okay?
But if we find another 6, in this case, we have 2 6. So we are just increasing the count.
Yeah, we already have a calculated 6 and corresponding count. We store here, right?
That is the counting, but like my concern is here. You already initially put those numbers. That's what is repetitive. 6, 9, and 7. We are going to insert in there, and then when the 6 is again coming, like fourth number, it is not comparing. It is like
we have to check before going to put any number. We have to check really need to calculation or not. If
So
exist, then don't do, right?
What about that? Like when we're manually, we are going to insert.
Let's we are declaring one array.
Okay.
Integer output, right? Output. Let's I am declaring integer of your length, whatever the length, right? Dot length.
Right.
And as of now, so here I'm trying to say now your output is string. Output. Oh, something new I'm missing. Okay, it's okay. So here say whenever I'm going to calculate here for n number, I have to check this n exists. Notice s out here. Arrays dot to string output. All should be initially 0, right? All is the 0 0, right? So we have created length of same, but all is the 0, right? So till now there is no confusion, right? I'm just creating for holding object. Initially all 0 0, right? whenever I'm going to calculate 2, first time check 2 exists here or not. If not, then I put 2 here.
Right.
So I am to check here in, before going to duplicate count, I am going to check this number in this, let's, as of now, sorry. So here, this is the number, first time number get, I am going to calculate here, duplicate count, right? And now we have a count number and this is the number, both, right? We have to store somehow, right?
Right.
What is the, your, so let's create a 2 array, one for your input number, right? Duplicate number you can say, right?
Right.
Duplicate number, right? One for duplicate count. We have to store count as well as
duplicate count as well.
Count, right? And we create index, right? One.
Right.
Index. Initially should be 0, right? Whenever we are going to put any value, we have to start 0%, 1%, 2%, right? Till now we created 2 index. Why? Because in our output we have 2 things to store, right?
Right.
So here, let's, as of now, we are don't doing whatever the output come here. This is a duplicate one. So before going to print here, I am going to say this is the duplicate number. Whatever the index this index, I am going to put, this is my number, right? I am storing number and also in the count, right? Here this is a count. Count is the set. So
Right.
before I'm printing here, I'm just storing the data in our number, both array. In the number array number, count array count, right? And after that, this index I have to increment, right? Okay.
Correct.
So just let's observe the output. What is this output, right? I'm just commenting here. Let's print the S out. Just, I'm not checking, just printing arrays dot to your output number and output count. So whenever we are printing, this is going to the print here. Let's run. I'm just holding the result in our output, right? Duplicate count output. I should be. So here, this is the 2. I am going to store. This is your. This is the first time. This is the number. This is the duplicate number. Just add here, right? So root to clear, right? This is duplicate and this is the count, right? So let's run. So I'm not doing anything till now, just storing the result, what we have in array, right?
Yeah.
Till now, I'm going to first calculate the 2, count of 2, 6 number, the 2. I mean number array after 6 and 2, right? Next time 9. We are storing 9 here and count 2, right? 7, next time 7. We are storing 7, corresponding count 3, right? Here again here 6, but 6 already calculated. Why again storing 6 here, right? This is not required because 6 already calculated. Why again we are going to calculate 6, right? Is it okay? So this should not store on the output. This should not, we are going to store in the output, right? But still we are storing because we are not applying any kind of check. First time 6 is okay, second time 9 is okay, third time 7 is okay, but 6 exists here. Why you are again storing here, right? So I am going to check duplicate here. Before going to put anything, we have to check this data exists or not. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So here I'm just going to the check this number before I'm going to the putting here. We have to check. Already we have a like a function that check duplicate, right? So same function I could just check the duplicate. This function check. I am putting only this in array. Just this is our storing part, right? This code only go condition if duplicate. Oh, sorry. This number. Okay. This is the array. In this array, if number equal to 0, that means key not exist, right? I am going to this check. That means this number, whatever this number, this n. Right? What I am doing, what before going to put this number in array, we have to check this exists or not. So I am just adding this condition. If not exist, then you add, else don't add. Notice here, first time 2, 6 number added, right? Second time 9 number added. Third time 7 number added. Notice next time 6, we are not adding. 7 not adding. 9 not adding. 3 not adding. In this output or window, we are not storing other number, right?
Right.
So instead of printing here output, I don't want to print here. Now we have this array. I am going to print the outside of the loop. So this is the done here. Here say this is my output array, right? I am just running the loop for I equal to 0, I less than output dot length, right? Semicolon I plus plus. And say this is the what? This is the output, right? Same output here. Printing, and here say what is the number? This is the number. So I say this is the number of I position, and what is the count? Count we have a store in the count index, right?
Right.
So should be count in the count index. Same output we are not going to print here. I'm not going to print here, right? I'm just going to print outside of the loop. And even this is not needed, right? And just we look the output. So we are printing this. Don't need 0, 0, right? So we have to somehow say not 0 then, right? Here check condition if this greater than 0, not 0, right? Don't print 0, right? If value greater than 0 or not equal to 0, right? We are not going to output unnecessary 0, 0. Okay, right?
Right.
So this is the way we are only finding all the duplicate number, right? It is okay. 6 2 times 9, and even you can increment your maybe any number like here, comma, maybe 3, 3, 3, 3, 9, right?
Sure.
So they will print all the duplicate number. Okay. Notice. Is it okay? In this array, whole array, this is the 6 is the duplicate of 2 times. Count of duplicate number. Output should be like a count of duplicate number. This is the number, right? See the number. Okay. It is okay. Number is this. So here only we have to think some logic for just avoiding duplicate, right? Is it okay output? We are not repeating mail 7 3 times, right?
No.
Yeah, 36 times, right? Near 36 times.
6 times. But like, okay, 3 6 times.
This is the right.
6 is 2 times. Okay. Pretty big error.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the one way you can solve. Here we are here just putting logic to displaying the number, right? Your main code is the same, so finding the duplicate count. This is your main logic, right? Which you already know, right? In a given array, what is the count, right? But someone asks all, we are not using the same. Notice the same function I am using here in the loop. Inside the loop, I am using the same function counting the count. If count greater than 1, that will be a duplicate. But I am not going to print out duplicate here because they are printing for all, right? I am giving the some logic here. I am giving the some logic here. I am going to printing your number and corresponding count in the two or different array, right?
Yes.
One for number, one for count, right?
Right.
Whatever this number I stored in the number array, and whatever the count, this is stored in the count array. And here, yes.
Can you explain on line number 29, like how that condition is checking? Because it's a function.
This function, okay. This function return the count. Let's instead of this, I am going to copy cut here. Let's equal to is number exist, right? This is the return variable, right?
Right.
Is it equal to 0? Let's print the output. So here, what I am saying is in this this is my function. This function return maybe 0 or not 0. 0 means data not exist, right?
Okay. Yeah.
If this function returns 0 means this number not found in this array, right?
Right.
So I am using the same function here. Ki this is my number array. This is the number array. Hey number array, check this number exists or not. If number exists or not exist, here should be not exist, right? 0.
Right.
This number not exist, right? If they return if 1, that means this number already exists in duplicate number, right?
Yeah.
They return 0 means not exist. Then only 8. If the not exist number, then only it store the output, right? Let's run. And good part, I just print this. 1 minute, I just print this array as well. This is the
Array.
This is the number. Which number I want to check, right? Number equal to plus number. Sorry, number and arrays dot and your duplicate number. So this is the array and this is the number. Exist or not, right?
True.
So this is the just we use the intelligence for the same function. This is the main code I am using bar again and again.
Right.
So notice here, initially the number 6 in this array exists or not. They say 0, not exist. Then we are going to store, right?
Right.
Again, next time 9. Here 9 exists, not. Next time 7 exists, not. Notice next time again 6. 6 exists here. 6 count 1. That means 6 already exists here, right?
Right.
In this, I am not going to store output.
True.
Yes. So let's see here. S out, store output. Right? Store output. Okay, and not store output, right? Else.
Right.
We are not storing output, right? So I am using, before going to store an output, check this is already calculated or not, right?
Right.
Why taking too long time to run?
Yes.
Hey, IntelliJ, do fast. So notice, first time number 6 is store here because we are getting the 0, right? It's not exist, it's store. For 9, getting 0, we storing. 9 is store here, right? 9 is store.
Right.
7, 0 means it's store output. Notice 6, 1, not store output because 6 is already exist here, right?
Right.
Similarly, not storing output 7. 7 already exists here, right? Similarly, not storing for 9. 9 already exists here, right? Not store, not store, not store. Whenever you come 3, notice there is not exist in the 3, right? In this case, 3 is a store output, right?
Output is stored. Yeah.
So here we are just storing output depend upon the logic, right? Is it okay?
Right. Yeah.
Not needed, right? Unnecessary code also confusion, right? So here, before going to store output, we apply condition. If number not exist in our output array, right? Then store. Else don't do because already we store, right? Is it okay? And best option instead of these things, okay, we have to cut and paste here itself. Here, first check and condition. Okay, and this should be double equal to 0 here, even though this not needed, right?
Right.
Not.
Right.
So you are thinking it would be good, even better. Why we going to duplicate calculate the number already exists? Even also this is not needed, right? Here, even why need going to calculate duplicate count, right? First we have to check, right? If already, right? Here, this is the condition our to duplicate current exists 0, then we are going to calculate, right? Then we are going to calculate our output, right? This is the code here, right?
Right.
The first time I always check my duplicate array. This duplicate array, this number exists or not, right? Agar nahi exist karta hai, then we have to calculate it down and do it, right? Are you getting here why I'm writing this first line? Because first I'm going to check in my output array if we already calculated, then why need to this calculation again? Again, why need to count, right? So I am saying this for only those number which this is the kind of a not exist. It would be option. This code in look like a method, give a logical name. What they are doing here, right? So just cut here and just write one small method, give a logical name, right? Static boolean is number not exist in output array, right?
Yeah.
Array. Makes sense, right? And here we just return the same things what we are returning here, right? And here we need an array, right? So int array, let's say array, and int number, right?
Right.
Here, array and number. So whenever this function, I am going to call this function, right? So here, instead of saying here, read good, and pass your output array this and number and okay. If number not exists in the output array, then we have to calculate a logic, right? If already calculated, then don't do anything, right?
Right.
So method name help us to understand the code, right? Is number not exist in output array, then only in case we are calculating, right? Okay.
Right.
So what we are doing? First, I am going to checking this number. This number already calculated or not, right?
Right.
This number not exist in already calculated array. If not, then do it, right?
Right.
This is the code. So this is the even this is the one way, right?
Right.
In the last time you notice we are using the concept of frequency, right? A to Z, right? We are creating one bigger array and just reading the number and counting plus one, right? And Riyadh asked we can do like a string we can do for number as well as or not, right? This code also do from the frequency as well as via frequency. Till now, this is any doubt with the main logic. This logic you are used to notice multiple time here. Here you are, right?
Right.
You just break it down into different methods.
Yes.
Different
So that
functions.
make use the existing code and solve our purpose, right?
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
So this is the one way. I'm just going to iterate like what last Riyaz said, we can solve this duplicate for the frequency table, right? Via duplicate via frequency, right? Duplicate via frequency table.
Yeah.
Let's try, and why I'm going to say there is some problem which I'm going to highlight why generally we avoid frequency table for number and why frequency table is fit for the character duplicate, right?
Gotcha.
Duplicate via frequency table. Okay, and here you pass integer your input array. And our objective should be same, output same I want, but not with the frequency. So initially you notice for we create the frequency table, right? Array. Let's keep frequency array. But question here, new int. Here question ki how many times, what number I'm going to initialize. For string, for all character, we know this is a 256 character maximum display, right? Here have a problem, the number of array I'm going to increase. So as of now, let's say I'm going to increase 10, right?
Right.
The major problem is I don't know all number size because 1, 2, 3, 100, 400, 500, 1000, right? I'm going to create how big array. In the case of character, we know 256 all possible character, right? So we are creating all 256 character, right? And whenever I'm reading A, we are going to increment the position of 96, right? Or T or H, yeah, alphabet, right? But here, only challenges with us, I don't know in this input what is the maximum value could be.
Can we do number dot length?
Let's understand. Let's undo. As of now, what the problem? Let's undo. Dot length. As of now, okay. And s out arrays dot to length. So till now, I call this function. Okay. and run it. Because this question, finding all the duplicate, there are lots of solutions, right? One of the which we did. Oh, what is okay? You have to pass the frequency. So till now, I've created one frequency array. Initially, initialize all with the 0. There is no doubt. All 0, right?
Right.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just reading all array and just adding the count plus plus, right? I'm just reading the all number, right? And you can say whatever this frequency at the same number, same the index, I'm going to do plus plus, right? So notice here, just print in output and check the observe out. Whenever number n, even print this number here, right? You should aware frequency going to increase, right?
Right.
Number equal to, right? Whatever the number, and this is your array, right? So what I'm saying, what is this number? At the same index, I'm going to increment 1 plus plus, right? Just observe the output. So this is a very simple to write the frequency code, but there are sometimes challenges. We not go always simple solution. So notice here object output. First and number 2, we are going to 0, 1, 2 position creating 1, right? Frequency table, what's saying? Just plus plus, right? Now number 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm incrementing 1.
Right.
Number 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Incrementing 1.
Right.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. I'm incrementing 7 right here, right? Again, repeat 6. Notice. Notice here 6 already incremented this one, right? So at this time 6 going to 2, right?
Right.
Now 6 have it 2 times. Similarly, 7 have it.
7 is 2 times.
Now 9. 9 is the first time. So 9 also already done 1 time here, right? 9 become a 2. Right?
Right.
So 7 again. 7 is the third time. 7 become a 3, right?
Right.
Again 3. 3 is the first time. Then 3 become a first time here, right?
Right.
Again 3 second time. 3 become a second time. 3 time. 3 4 time. 3 5 time. 3 6 time. 9 time. So what you are doing here, we are able to find all the frequency. If I just print the out instead of this, I am just not printing here. Okay, I am just remove it, right? And now I am going to run this loop for frequency. This is our frequency array. Now we have frequency array. I am getting the count, right? And here say integer I equal to 0, 0, I less than frequency table dot length semicolon I plus plus. Okay, and I say output same as this output, like right? This is the same output I want, right, for both.
Right.
So this is the output. Here our frequency table, right?
Right.
And output from frequency number and count. This is the number is the itself index, and count is the frequency value, right? Same. Let's here say S out just gayab. Right? Remarkers, both output, right? And let's keep, now we solve the problem. Now we solve the problem here. Don't need it anything. We are just calculating frequency and printing the output.
Right.
And you notice we are able to solve the problem.
Yes, we are.
But again, the same problem with the duplicate out. Notice the both problem, both here. Okay, here we have to check greater than 1 duplicate means, right? Not all.
Okay.
So notice output is almost the same, right? 3 count 6, 3 count 6, right? 6 count 2 times, 6 count 2 times. Notice 7 count 3 times, 7 3 times. 9 3 times, 9 3 times. You notice both output is the same.
Okay.
So this is by a frequency table. We are just calculating the frequency of each, right?
True.
Look like very simple. The only challenge is if the number here, this number may be, let's keep 900. You are here getting the array out of bound exception. I don't know what number customer can pass here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If run, we are going to increment the 900 position 1. There is no 900 array you created. So this is the major challenges with this code base. Problem, right?
So what is the error this means? This means
this is 900 position. We are going to create here. We are going to store frequency 900 position plus. We are created array only for the 10 element, right? Notice here say index 900 out of bound length, because our array size is only 15. This is the 15 length. You are creating array is only for 15 array, right?
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So this is the challenge is I don't know maximum number of element customer can pass here. If this is the 900, let's pass here. If I change here like not length, but what number could be? Question mark here. How big number I can type here? Let's say I type 1000, right? So our program here 900, our program works fine, because we have created array for the 900 element, 1000 element. All the element come under 900, it's work fine. There is no problem. Output is the same, right?
Okay.
The only frequency table challenge is I am going to create the array of how many length, because I don't know the maximum number of integer. You know the maximum number of integer? No, infinite.
Right.
But in the case of character, we know all the possible character in the computer, maximum 255 character till now, 256, right?
Right.
Due to that, all the question answer on the string or character very fit for the frequency table, right? But the frequency table is not fit for the number system. If you ensure anyone going to sort number less than 2 digit or 3 digit, then frequency table will work fine, right?
All right.
But the smaller number, this frequency table is very quick, very easiest, right? But this is the only challenge is how many element I am going to create array. Answer is question is this is the complete answer to find all the duplicate, right? And this is just printing the output, right?
Right.
But the challenge is here, we don't know the frequency table size, because I don't know someone going to pass this number, their number pass 1, 10,000, 2,000. If I pass a 9,000, our application break, because we have created only array for the 1,000, right?
Okay. So it has to be a finite number. In a frequency table, the number should be specific.
Yes, because this is the problem, right?
Yeah.
So this is the only challenges with the frequency table. Whenever you are writing code using the frequency table for the number, you have to ensure that this input number, whatever you receiving the input cannot be greater than a specific number.
Right.
Then it's work fine.
True. Yeah.
But if someone looking the logic is correct, Answer will for a specific number it's always right. Right? If I not pass the 900, just pass 99, our code is work for both logic, right?
Yeah.
As of now, right?
Till now. Yeah.
Someone is very happy with this code as well as. But this code I cannot expose publicly. Hey, this method pass any array, I can find all the duplicate. No. Array, this code, frequency code depend upon the integer array, what value customer is passing, right?
So this time we passed 99. Why is it working?
Because your all the maximum index is the 9, right? We are creating the length 15, right? It works. Array of 9 already exists.
Right.
Only problem here, frequency of your index. Your index is the number, right?
Right.
In number 9000 means whatever this array, I am going to store value on the here 9. This is the 9th position, right?
Right.
If number past 900, right? I am going to look in the 900 index position, right?
Right.
But initially array declared for only 9, 10, 15, right? So this is out of bound exception.
Okay.
The only challenge is the array initial length. Rest is okay. So this is but finding all the duplicate array, lots of problem. We have discussed this too. Sometime frequency table and sometime business. This code is work for all the number, any big number, whatever you pass. Because here we are not storing count on the index basis, frequency table. We are not. We are just calculating our human logic. Whatever the number we pass, we are counting the number 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So due to that, this code works always. Simple, basic, but always work. This is very simple, but conditionally work, right?
It is.
Right.
Actually, this code frequency table always work better for string, right?
Yeah.
Last time we covered the question finding all the duplicate character and using the frequency table. Here we always pass 255, right?
Right. And it works fine.
It works fine for correct because till now in the computer system, possible 256 displayable character exist as a standard ASCII value, right? So we can slowly create the array up to 56, right? But for the number, we don't know what is the possible maximum number.
Maximum number.
If maximum is 10,000 plus 1 is the new number, right? Plus 1 is the new number. Plus 1 is the new number.
True.
Infinite number till now. No one say what is the maximum number of integer, right?
No.
Right.
This is the reason this frequency table is not fit for the finding the duplicate of number system. If your number system is 2-digit, 3-digit is manageable. Any doubt, any confusion?
Okay, I understand now.
The frequency table is very simple, but conditionally true. But this is the logic which you written. This work for all and every situation. Whatever we have array, give me the 1 by input and check I'm returning the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, right? This is your original code. Just for displaying our output, we are writing this code so that our output can be displayed in our order, right? So let's you explore this both, right? Frequency table. At least we know this is the way, right?
You're right.
So we are good. Any doubt, any confusion?
I have to see this code like one again, line by line. Yeah, now I understand. but I have to see and then try by myself.
And let's do it. And because sometimes someone next question would be, if you find the duplicate, can you remove the duplicate all? Let's try it, right?
Yeah.
Now we are in a position to find the duplicate. Can I remove all the duplicate? But at least in the case of 3, 6 times, we have to remove all 5. Let's remain only 1, right?
Right.
That means I want to unique letter only, not the duplicate letter. We have a one number that can contain some duplicate. You write a program that make input array unique. Means no duplicate, right?
Right.
Means you have to remove all the duplicate.
So if there is duplicate number, it only shows one number.
One time. This here 3, 6 times. Then in our 3 should be only one time, not a 6 time. So let's first you go with a simple. Like I am passing one number and check it is duplicate and duplicate more than one, then you have to remove the frequency, other frequency. Let's try this. Because in the duplicate, lots of question, permutation, combination can be asked, right? So couple of more questions we are going to think like some question like let us this is the your array, right? Array of number. Here today we discuss finding all the duplicate, right? And also count. But next our objective, let's we have one array like here number 2, 4, 2, 6. I am saying is check 2 duplicate. You say yes, is the duplicate. Can you remove the duplicate? Your output should be like here 2, 4, and 6. We have to remove this duplicate. We have to remove this. Right?
Okay.
I don't want to duplicate 2 times, right?
Sorry, are you writing something? It looks like we.
No, Ojibwa is saying that.
Oh, you're just saying. Okay.
No, my screen not visible.
Oh, that one is not.
Oh, so you're writing something? No, it's not. It was frozen.
Okay, let's say stop sharing and again stop sharing. Okay. Just I'm explaining how you think for the next assignment, next box. Let's use. My screen is visible?
Not yet. It is coming.
So I'm saying ki, till now we have we have one integer array, and in this integer array we are able to find all the duplicate, right? This is the duplicate, 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 right? And even we found the count corresponding. This is a good thing. Next assignment, let's see, we have a one number that can like a 2, 4, 6, and again 4, again 5, right? And here, let's say, hey, can find out the 6 is duplicate. You say yes, 6 is the duplicate here 2 times, right? Or 4 is the duplicate. Yes, 4 is the duplicate, right? So our objective, remove all the duplicate and get only a specific output. Like here, in the case of 2, 4, 6, and 5, right? We have to remove this one duplicate 4 and duplicate 6.
Right.
Next objective, we have to make our array is a unique element. Our array cannot contain any duplicate. How will do, right?
Okay.
So let's you try how to first you think how to remove the element from array, and then think I'm going to remove the only duplicate part, not all the things, right?
Right.
So this is the next assignment. Okay.
Sure.
So we are good for the day today.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Ojibwa.